Hello everybody and welcome to this playthrough for Rookie Division with the tournament win for the 4th anniversary tournament here in Golf Clash. The game video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. And make sure that you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. You can do that for free and that will help the channel a lot. Click the button in the bottom right corner. Also go to golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content for free. You can also get the ultimate tournament guides for at patreon.com/golfclashtommy. Link directly in the description down below. Follow the info box on the right hand side to get the club distance adjustment, the elevation adjustment, and the ball and club type I do suggest you to play with. Have in mind that these are suggestions. You don't have to follow what I do suggest, but there is always a plan behind it. Let's go to hole number 1. We do start off at hole number 1, which is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, chance for a drop here in the 4th anniversary tournament. We are going to start at +3 with extra mile level 6, using 2 bars of side spin to the left and 3 bars of backspin. If you do play with extra mile level 5, you play at +6 yard mark to give you as a reference. Adjustment is gonna be maximum distance +20. And the reason we are looking to not bounce over the rough and sand, which we do in the other divisions, is due to the fact that if we do not have the club, we will have a problem bouncing over. Then we do go directly over instead to eliminate and take away the risk of the rough and sand. We're getting to 298, and from 298 we will play in between medium and maximum distance of our club. And for those that are using slider, we should be using somewhat around 75% slider here of our shot. 2 bars of backspin and the aim for the hole. And when you do have a short iron like this, make sure that you leave the tip of the ball guideline short, as you do not have a fully developed ball guideline. Therefore, you will come in too hot if you aim directly at the pin. I do think that is one of the biggest reasons why many players do miss shots like this, because they come in too hot or too slow based on not really knowing where to put the top of the ball guideline. Now we're looking to obviously hit perfect. We're using 10% elevation as well, bouncing nicely and getting it right at pin for a beautiful eagle here for hole number 1. For hole number 2, we will be playing above the bunker using backspin. And I'm using 3 bars of backspin, 2 bars of side spin to the left. Here, the problem we have is that we don't really know if we are aiming directly at the pin or not, so I would strongly advise you to play with Sniper 7+ if possible. Having Sniper 6, you will for sure see yourself having a bit of an issue finding the correct landing spot all the time based on the ball guideline. Here, it's very clear that we will have to move our target a little bit more to the right than our aiming point. We adjust max +15, and looking at speed wise, we come in with a good speed, but the problem is the direction. We miss approximately 1 green square to the left of the pin. So move a little bit more to the right of the start so it looks like you're aiming to the right of the pin with the Sniper level 6. If we play Sniper level 7 or better, you will then have to play directly at pin, just as normal. For hole number 3, we're gonna play a very boring par 5 in my opinion, using 2 bars of left spin, and I will in the end reduce and don't play with any top spin whatsoever. It's because I do not really have the curl to push the ball more to the left than what I can here. So I will use half of the red ring inside the rough, but more importantly, second bounce should be just above the rough, okay? Maximum distance +10 is what I'm using. I'm not entirely max distance, so therefore I'm using max +10 instead of max +15 as I use from second tee. Half a ball of curl to the left. If you can use more curl, use it. Use as much curl you possibly can, because you do want to get the ball as far to the left possible. We're playing with a power 3 ball. You can play power 4, power 5 ball to make it easier for yourself. But in the end though, the only thing that we're looking for is to get the ball to the green area. Unfortunately, I will make a slight mistake here, hitting a bad great right on my second shot. but you will see the trick. Here I would rather go with overpower than more topspin. Why? It's because using more topspin will risk the ball rolling over the green and into the rough on the back. If we reduce topspin and use just like 1 bar of topspin tops, and then use overpower to give ourselves the more power, unfortunately, again, great right, but if we do that, we will see ourselves having a much more consistency in getting the ball to stop in time and have a safer eagle. Now this ball gets into a short wedge, which is something that we should be managing to drop regardless, but obviously make sure to hit closer to perfect at least. You can cope with a great, but do not hit a double great right that I did there. Then you will have a problem for getting out of the rough. Tough par 5, but the eagle is the only plan for us here. For hole number 4, here we will start with a power 5 ball. It doesn't show as it is a replay, but the reason we do want to start with a power 5 ball is to find complete minimum distance and then having 3/4 of the red ring inside the rough on the left. Then we will be applying, in this case, 3.8 bars of backspin and 1.2 bars of side spin to the left. And you will see it here now once we get that spin correct. There we go. Then we will apply 2.9 rings for 2.9 miles per hour. So 1-to-1, which equals medium distance plus 15. So once you have set everything up with a power 5 ball, then you will change to a power 1 ball like the Quasar here. And obviously you need to hit perfect. Great ball to the right, put ourselves more to the right, which logically makes us miss to the right. And this is one of the tougher par 3s there is in the game to get the ball to stop on the green. But have in mind, if you're coming with the speed that is suggested here now, and if you fall down, you will still get stuck on the fairway. So it's not going to be in the rough. But the problem you can have is if you hit a very bad great left or a great right, or maybe you don't have the correct spin on it, then you will see yourself come with a very tough speed into the rough on the left or right, and that will create a problem. For hole number 5, I'm going to play a route that is more adapted to lower level type of clubs. If you do have higher level type of clubs like Apocalypse level 4+, then you should be trying to attempt green on the right side. But I really do enjoy this type of shot that we're gonna do. Blue ring by the rough to the right, 3 bars of topspin, 3 bars of side spin to the right. We go max curl to the right and using 3 rings of overpower. Here I do hit great right, and you can see that we're still gonna hit the fairway in an easy way, and we're getting it over towards the fairway. We roll up and it will fall down, and we will get to approximately like 300 yards, something like that. If you do play with quarterback level 9, level 10, you will find yourself not needing overpower, which is good. So when you play with quarterback level 7, level 8, you're going to have less power on your clubs. And we're gonna take a look at that real quick here. You have 4 yards less of power. So with quarterback level 9, level 10, you start at a +6. If you do have quarterback level quarterback level 7, level 8, you start at +10 as you shown in video. Now, the second shot, we're gonna play in complete minimum distance. Absolute beauty. I love when we can rest on absolute minimum distance line. Using 1.5 bar backspin, aim directly at the hole. Have in mind that when you play with a short iron or whatever club you play and don't have more than 4.0 ball guideline, you need to leave the ball guideline short, otherwise you will come in too hot if you aim for the pin. And as I've already explained on hole number 1, that is one of the biggest reasons why people and players miss these type of shots, that they come in too hot or too slow. Minimum distance with a 10% over adjustment, and you will notice that we do get this ball right at pin for a beautiful eagle here on hole number 5, which is, in my opinion, a tough par 4, but the route that I've chosen here for you is definitely going to help you a lot. Hole number 6, and we're gonna go aggressive here for the drive. 4.5 bar topspin is actually perfect. We don't want to use too much topspin because then we will roll into the rough above the second fairway. We add 4.5 bar topspin, stretch out so you see the second bounce into the rough, and then we push up to max after our adjustment and maximum distance plus 10. Max overpower, try to hit perfect. A great left and a great right will still be fine. And we are looking to have the ball bounce over the rough just like that and then roll as far down the fairway possible without rolling into the rough. Sure, we do have some more yards to cover there, but it's definitely in a perfect spot here for the second shot. No, I will not give you a power slice to green, and not from front tee, not with lower level type of clubs. So the thing that we will do is that we just play a normal shot and try to get to green. I would recommend from this type of distance 3 bars of topspin instead of 2.5, using still 2 bars of side spin to the right. Adjust max no elevation, push up to max, and then we apply max curl and max overpower. Again, a max overpower shot here is not going to be super easy, but to be able to get this ball to the green, we need to lessen the topspin and then go with more overpower, because more topspin will get ourselves rolling to the rough at top instead of getting down towards the green to the right. I'm only playing this for an eagle, nothing else. But again, 3 bars of topspin would be a little bit better to get a little bit more speed, and so we do not stop short of the green if we are very unlucky there as well. Again, an eagle here is massive. Many of your opponents will miss this one. Trust me on that. For the final of the par 3s, we will be playing with our sniper here once again. And I would like us to start by adding spin. We would like to play with 1.2 bars of a backspin. And once we have added that, we want the ball guideline to go through the hole. Very, very important. You will see that we do have approximately 2/3 of the red ring outside on the fairway. Adjustment here now is going to be 1-to-1, meaning that we adjust 3.1 rings for 3.1 miles per hour. That is the same as maximum distance plus 10 power 0 ball, which is the Marlin as we are playing with. Now, in the end, we are looking to obviously hit perfect. Unfortunately, that is not what I do. I do hit great right and we clip the rough, but you can see here with a perfect, we will most likely drop that one, as we do miss the equivalent of what a great ball is with the sniper. Very good chance with this adjustment on hole 7. For hole number 8, which is the final of the par 4s, I'm going to play with my extra mile just because it is a crosswind. If we would be having a tailwind, I would be playing with quarterback or the rock. Starting just before +1 red ring by the rough line to the left. I'm using 4 bars of topspin and 1 bar side spin to the right. Perfect ball after adjustment, maximum distance +10. We're getting ball down the fairway nicely. And we're looking to get this ball to approximately, around 330 yards. Second shot, we play with our sniper regardless of what level you have the sniper in. And we will be playing this one with half of the red ring outside the rough, 1 bar side spin to the right and 3 bars of backspin. Here, it's very important that you judge your club distance and do so base that with using a -10%. Here you can see that I've added minimum distance here at the top. We're gonna change that and we're gonna put that one more towards medium distance of our club instead, because we're gonna play somewhat around medium distance, sometimes closer to minimum distance, sometimes closer to maximum distance, and per default we look for medium distance. Unfortunately, a great right, and then we will miss to the right. Obviously, I do see this one as a decent attempt for a drop, where, as you can see already, a great left and a great right will clip the rough, as we do play with a crosswind, and we don't have to be concerned about that. For hole number 9, we will do a rough bump out to the fairway. This, as we otherwise having to rely on having a lot of curl on our drive. I'm using, as you can see here, 1/4 of the yellow ring outside to the fairway, starting at +4. And you can also see that my ball guideline is being clipped away by the bush. But as we are playing with curl to the left, you do not have to be worried about that. Bouncing nicely into the rough, rolling out, we're using max plus 10, 4.5 bars of topspin and 2 bars of side spin to the left. Second shot, I really wanted to attempt a rough bump here, but in the end I do see ourselves having a problem with that, even if we play with the horizon, as we do not play with anything else than a power 3 ball here for hole 9. So I'm using 2 bars of side spin to the right, 2 bars of topspin with the horizon. I would recommend though to go 2.5 bar topspin, and here you can actually use the sniper if you have it in at least level 7. And that is also a reason why I go horizon here, because sniper level 6 will not really cut it here, and I will most likely have to overpower even this bounce over shot that is shown here. Great left will not make anyone happy, and it will bounce on the fairway, getting above the rough. And again, 2.5 bar topspin would be a little bit better, and a perfect ball would most definitely be better. Tough par 5 here to get anything else than an eagle on, in my opinion. Thank you so much everybody for watching this playthrough with the tournament win here for the 4th anniversary tournament in Golf Clash the game. Make sure you get the ultimate tournament guides and get yourself that banner that you're looking for at golfclashtommy.com. There you can find the link to patreon.com/golfclashtommy, where you find all those guides. And again, follow the info box for the reference that I'm using in this video. Any questions is taken in the comments, or support at golfclashtommy.com. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck in your Golf Clash game.